All right, here at the Carlos Loma Chronicles, once again, buenos dias. It's Monday morning. Jose, have you woken up yet?
No, not yet.
No.
I still got eye boogers.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, ¿no te da vergüenza, güey? You're gonna be on camera.
Too early.
Dude.
It's too early.
Did you go to the gym?
No, not yet.
All right, how's that?
I'm working on it.
The diet, the
diet,
no sugar diet.
The no sugar diet has been broken.
Yeah.
I couldn't survive.
Well, I hope you get back on the train.
Thank you.
But don't go that crazy.
All right, I won't.
It's like drinking, dude. Like I would stop drinking, right? And I'd be like, okay, but not go to meetings, not doing none of that stuff, because I was different. And then like 2 weeks later, I was like,
puro party.
It was like I was making up for lost time. All right, we have a special guest here, 2 Trump supporters here at the Carlos Loma Chronicles.
Bravo.
Yeah. So we're here again. We have Diana, who's she has like 37 last names now that she's married. You're that stereotype of Latinos. You're adding to it. That's the thing about. But are you hyphening your name? Your wife didn't hyphen her name, right?
No, she took my name.
Yeah, I think I'm
fast too. Like 2 weeks after, like she had her.
She was ready.
Her license, her passport, everything.
Damn. Nah, if I get married, I'm not gonna hyphen nothing. I'm saying it right now.
Last name? You're taking her last name?
Hell no, man. Me mato. My dad literally will disown me. See? No, yeah, I am machista for that. I'm like, no. Like if she doesn't go for the Rams, that's deal breaker. You're supposed to accept her the way you. No, hell no.
She has to take your last name and has to be a Rams fan.
Well, yeah. There's no I'm not compromising that. No. I'm just gonna be like.
A man knows what he wants.
But see, that's what marriage is, right? Are you like the man in the relationship, or?
I mean, we're both ladies.
I know. I know, but I'm saying like I always say
it's a gender neutral household.
No. I always say there's a man in a relationship, no matter what. There's always one authority figure.
And that's the man for you.
No. Either one, because con todo respeto, in your marriage, your wife is the authority figure.
So she's the man in the relationship.
Right.
All right.
And in your relationship?
We're both the ladies.
There's no way!
There is.
No.
We both cook. We both.
Do you both wear dresses?
None of us do actually.
But not
I
actually.
was traumatized with that elementary school.
Well, we don't know what we're talking about because we're not having.
Now we have to talk about it in the next segment.
Yeah. So, the point is there's always. I know you're politically correct. You're supposed to say that no, there's we're mutual, but there's no. Like there's always one that has to be tough.
All right. So, the one that will kill the spiders.
Yeah,
that's the man. That's the man in the relationship.
That's the man. So that's her.
I guess her. Not.
Mm-hmm. That's what I say. Even the.
All right, so that's a good way to find out who's the man in the relationship. Who kills the spiders?
Yeah.
All right.
Or who doesn't flush the toilet, or.
That's disgusting.
That's what men do.
Oh no, not mine.
Well, that's because you're not a.
They're not.
The Holy Spirit's coming to get you. Anyways, man, I'm getting texts a lot this morning. Call me kidding. Anyways, I was really interrupted. So let me tell you about this. So I went to a strip joint yesterday.
All right.
It was just for research purposes.
All right.
For reals, because I've been trying to get this this dancer, exotic dancer, let's be professional about this, to come to my show to experience her I want to get to know her, like literally get to know her. Like,
Right.
So I don't go. The last time I went to one of those exotic.
I have pictures of the last time you had an exotic dancer.
Oh no! She came to my house. That was when I was like 17. My mom brought her. Okay, my mom.
Can we post a picture up?
I thought you did it.
Yeah, we did it last season, but I think we should bring it up again.
All right. I think so. Yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. It was a stripper with one titty. Because the other one was under construction. That's what she said.
I think the best part of those pictures are the guys in the background just kind of standing there up against the wall.
Like they're like, man, they're just disappointed in what I wasn't doing because I was just going, hola. Yeah. So anyway, so I went there and I tried to, I don't know, man. I don't like going to those places because one, you spend your money, and when I was in the Marines, there were just like Marines that when they got paid, they literally go there and spend all their check and come back with one Polaroid picture. So, anyways, I'm gonna try to see if she could come, but I don't know. I was talking to her, and the little stuff that she told me, I was like, oh man, I don't. It's pretty
dark.
They have a difficult life, So,
En lugar de ir con viejas.
en inglés, por favor.
Eran muchachas, no eran hombres.
It's English.
Yeah, I thought you went to a gay strip club.
That's right.
Fortune.
Yeah. So, anyways, I did
I like
that.
how that's what your dad assumed where you went.
My dad. He's on the next level of craziness.
So what happened?
So
Did they take all your money?
yeah, they did. No, what shit? Nah, but it wasn't like it was weird. I didn't want to say anything because maybe she might listen to the show. So, but yeah, I bought a dance, but I didn't buy a dance because I was like, oh no, don't even dance. It's cool.
Don't even dance. Here's my money. Take it.
So, anyways, hopefully she comes and she talks about her story. But so that happened, and also I went on my first date.
Woo! First official date?
Yeah, but that shit didn't work out either. So
No second date? You didn't get a second date?
it was weird. It was weird.
Man.
No, well, okay. This is what happened. So I did the whole gentleman thing. I brought her flowers. Toda la chingada esa madre.
That's it. You messed up already.
Yeah. So I did that, and so I was like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone. I've always so, but then like I kind of knew her, but not know her. But then I was going through her Facebook, right, and I was like,
You're researching her before.
well, yeah, right. So anyway, so she so I was like, all right, she's cute, whatever. But so I went on a date, and she's like, oh, we should do this again. I was like, okay, cool. I'm living in Mexico. The night before. So then, I'm being a gentleman. Hey, making her laugh and all that shit. But then she went to Vegas where like a mother and daughter vacation, whatever. But then she posted a picture with some like guys, right? And I was like, could that be a red flag?
Well, you guys aren't together. You guys just dating.
Yeah, but those morals, like if you're, it's to me it was a red flag.
You went on one date.
Right, but
Yeah.
right. But I mean, I think if you're dating, you're not.
But I think it was one date. She's letting you know there's competition. You better step up your game.
How more can I step on my game? So anyway, so I don't know. To me, that was a red flag. It was something for me, pues. Maybe it's not. If you're going out, if I'm dating.
But you guys aren't exclusive.
No. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying like if I put a picture of a woman on my thing, it's because I'm interested in her, especially as a profile. You know, it's not gonna be like a. Anyway, am I wrong on this?
I think you're misreading the situation.
Man, fuck you.
Hey, I'm just letting you know. I think you're misreading it.
How
Can't go on one date.
No.
And expect it to be exclusive.
Okay, to me it was a red flag. Okay, it's not that I wanted her, that I was expecting anything, but okay, well, if you're, you put a picture of a dude up, like, I don't know.
Was the picture just a dude?
Yeah. So
Was it a celebrity?
no. No. Okay, hypothetically speaking. Okay, if you were dating, right? Hypothetically speaking, okay. No, okay, don't get in trouble. I'm just saying, if you go on a date and then you see her posting a picture with another girl, wouldn't that be like a red flag for you or anything?
Well, you can't just assume anything.
Yeah.
Of course you can assume.
Oh, what if it's a best friend or something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
What did the caption say?
I didn't even read it. Because I thought
I saw my brother for the first time in a long time.
no, because I was like Jose, maybe I shouldn't assume or anything, right? So then I said, I didn't make a big deal about it, but in my head, I was like, okay, to me it's a red flag.
But see, I think her taking a date from you means she's dating, so that means she's out there dating.
Right, and I have no problem with that. Right, this is her shit. But for me, to me, it was a red flag. I was like, okay. To me, that was my thing. All right. So then,
You deleted her. You erased her number.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't give a shit. But okay, so I was like, okay, so I'm being open about it, so we were supposed to have meet up again, right? So then she canceled that one, right? And then the day that she originally said to meet up, I asked her, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Okay, so I have this plan and that I'm going to this fight or whatever." And I was like, all right. So it's basically she just like
Blew you off?
right. I mean, that's how I take it. See, I know.
She had plans.
Okay, for me it was another red flag, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Right? Or am I exaggerating?
You are.
You are.
I think you're just upset because you spend money on those flowers.
No. I don't care about those flowers.
You have to pursue her. She has to, You're giving up already with two red flags. That's it, I'm done.
Well, how many fucking red flags do you want me to
But
get?
they're not even red flags. They're just like, I give up.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to waste my time.
No,
My time is valuable.
You gotta
Chingos.
pursue her. I think women
No.
Wait. I think women like to be pursued.
Yes.
And they want that. They want to feel like,
Yes, but also, man, if you get like... Okay, the thing I'm trying to avoid is get in a relationship.
Exactly.
No. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, I don't know. To me, those are red flags. So, before I'm not gonna put up a front or none of that shit. So that's why I'm done with dating and shit.
He dated one time,
Right.
and that was it.
He dated her more on Facebook than in person.
The actual... You're one date, and you're giving up dating. Look at that.
No, I'm not giving up dating. But I'm just saying, like, okay, I'm gonna be, if there's red flags, I'm gonna stop. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think you're into her.
My penises was.
That's it. I don't think if you would be into her, it wouldn't matter. You would pursue her.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Because you
That's
didn't even.
it.
You didn't even ask your wife to be your. You didn't even ask her on a date.
Yeah, I did.
You just started hanging out with her.
No, I didn't. I'll bring her on the show and ask her. Tell her. I asked her on a date.
Why didn't you bring her? No, porque me pega, Carlos.
I asked her on a date and I pursued her.
That's because I told you. Well, anyways.
Anyway,
You didn't even date, dude.
your time's up.
Man,
We have Diana waiting.
you're a red flag.
Diana's waiting.
Anyways, I'm already pissed off. I hate you, fucking Jose. You bastard. You always have to be like, see, this is a woman in a relationship. He always asks me like girl questions.
I'm giving you a woman's perspective.
Like, if I was talking to, not that I'm not saying you're not a man, but I'm saying like, men would be like, man,
As the woman expert on the show, I'm giving you the woman's perspective.
right, but see, because you're like, oh, you should pursue her, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna waste my time if I have certain red
That's what I'm
flags.
saying. You're not into her. If you were into her, it wouldn't be wasting your time.
Well, I'm not into her like you would pursue her like that.
I'm just saying, if you were being interested, you wouldn't consider that wasting your time.
Fuck you.
I'm just saying.
Mi papá me dijo que hay un chingo de mujeres, alright?
Okay, pues sí.
I learned from the best. Ay, viejas donde sea.
Síguele, encuéntrate una que no ponga fotos.
No, you're
and doesn't
just...
have a life, because apparently if she has plans.
I'm just saying, like, it was a red flag to me. Like, okay, well, kind of iffy about it. And I'm like, okay, well, if she made other plans, like, she could have said, hey, you know what, I made other plans. But she didn't even consider that. She just said, I'm doing this. I'm like, okay, well, I thought we had plans. So that's pretty inconsiderate in my part. So that's a red flag to me. So I'm like, okay, well, why the fuck am I going to waste my time? See or no?
No.
Oh my God.
Some people make plans way in advance, right?
Yeah.
They're not going to wait for you.
Exactly. She has a life.
We make plans
gotta-
in advance.
Right. We made plans in advance. That was a plan.
But you said she canceled. She let you know.
That was another time. Anyways, tú nomás le vas al lado de los... Pa, deme un chango. Deme some chango, pastor. Anyways, we have a great show here. Fucking, it's gonna be passionate. There's gonna be a lot of passion right now.
Alright.
Anyways, I'm not gonna invite you to my wedding, all right?
Alright.
I'm invite Maritza. I'm gonna invite Marissa to my bachelor party, mejor. Anyways, we have a great show. The Carlos Loma Chronicles. We'll be back. Special guest, Lady D.
Lady D. We're on.
My God. All right. Hey, what's up? Welcome back here to the Carlos Loma Chronicles. Woo! Woo! We have a good show for you guys. Oh, well, we already passed that, of course. I apologize. I'm just very excited with this, my special guest. We officially have the first Trump supporter at the Carlos Loma Chronicles. Woo! I'm kidding. All right. So anyways, welcome, Diana Gutierrez.
No, it's Avila.
Oh, Avila?
Avila Macias.
Oh, shit. Pues, what did I get Gutierrez?
My maiden name.
Oh, see?
Ah,
So Avila is your married name?
it's actually Avila's my married name. Then we both hyphenated and took my mother's name. So I actually just got rid of Gutierrez completely.
Okay, la
And I-
Well, I know you. I brought you in the high.
Yes,
I
okay.
knew you.
Yes.
Before the whole...
You get a pass.
Before the whole Trump.
Before the transformation of the... Yes. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm joking. She's not a Trump supporter, okay? So, no.
So she's not the first official Trump supporter.
No. She wouldn't be invited if she was. I'm kidding. So now... So, anyways, I known her since high school. We never really talked. We just smiled at each other.
Hi and bye.
That's when I didn't speak English and stuff. My English was so sorry. My English wasn't so good. But what year did you graduate from Pomona High?
Yes, Pomona High, 96.
Oh man.
Really? No.
No, I'm just saying like me as well too. Like,
Yeah.
did time go fast for you or?
It did.
It did, huh?
Yes.
And you, congratulations, you've been married how many?
Since 2016 in March.
Andale,
Yes.
congratulations.
Thank you.
3
However,
years.
let's see. I met her in 1999. We started dating in 2000, and then shortly after we started dating, we moved in together.
So you're
and
like,
so ever since then.
how come you didn't bring her?
Oh, she didn't want to get on.
Did you hit her? You hit her, huh?
No, never.
Yeah, you look like a hitter.
Okay, yeah. Hey, I'm a clarinet player.
Oh yeah, you were in band, weren't you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, damn. I'm gonna bring the picture. I have the yearbook.
Oh no,
I have it.
it's not me.
It's not me.
So you know what? The reason I invited you because I know you're it's in high school. You were in my culture, in the straight culture, you were tomboyish, I guess you could say that.
Yes.
But I at the time I didn't know you, so I didn't know anything about the marimacha culture. Can I with due respect, of course.
Yeah.
Can I say marimacha? Is that approved? Is that lesbian approved?
Yes, that's fine.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I
Thank you. See, because I have my
mean, if you want to say that in Spanish, okay. or
marimacha will be lesbian slang for lesbian.
Well, now that you have her here, you should ask her what are appropriate terms.
Right? Yeah.
Educate the audience.
I'm actually pretty biased against lesbians because they come at me very hostile. I had one attack me on stage.
Okay, what did you do?
But
what did you do?
I'm the victim. Okay, I was a victim. Okay, don't. What did I say?
Called her marimacha.
Right?
No, she was a white girl. What did I say? Oh no, she just started like saying that they become very when I would do comedy. Well, when I do comedy, they become very defensive, and they would always say, "Oh, you're just jealous." And then this is what I said. I forgot about that. I was like, "Shut up, man! I'm gonna get up after the show. I'm gonna get off and punch in your titty and shit." Anyways, yeah, she didn't like that one. But anyways, I had a Latina lesbian back me up.
Yeah.
So it was like a lesbian on lesbian crime.
Oh, nice. This.
Yeah. Okay. So you just let me know if si me paso. Just let me know. Hey, hey, you're disrespecting my community.
For sure. For sure.
Okay.
And I'm okay. I mean, lesbian, that's a good word.
Lesbian?
Yeah.
No marimacha?
Marimacha, you see
It's
like...
cutesy.
It's cute.
Okay. Well, lesbiana, pues. No, now it's different now because you're Latina, so it's like lesbiana X.
Lesbiana Hicks.
The last time I saw you, you were crossing the street.
What?
You were crossing the street. That was the last time I saw you. Yo.
was
I was driving on Gary,
Oh, that's right.
and I go. And
Wait
you're
a
like,
minute. I was not on Hope and Gary.
No. You were on Gary. I gotta get it right because the streets in Pomona, they're very like the Holt. That's like, if I say you're walking on Holt, that's not.
That's not.
Son mujeres de la noche.
Ah.
Ladies of the night. That's politically correct word, right?
Yes. Mission.
She was on the ship.
What? Mission is even worse. Oh my god, man. Mission is for like so they go on Holt and then on Mission they go get the drugs.
Pomona sounds nice.
Yeah.
It is nice. It's just
During the day.
no, it's cool. I'm not,
Just don't get lost in Pomona
but just don't go to Holt or Mission.
or Mission.
Yeah, if you stay away from that, yes, you're good.
All right.
But anyways, I saw you there. But I wasn't driving without a license, so that's why I couldn't bust a U-turn at that thing.
Oh no, it's okay.
He wanted to say hi, but
I wanted to say hi, but
He's all,
driving without a license kind of like being illegal. You have to drive very careful. Shh, obey everything. Have
Right.
your U.S. flag outside and all that stuff.
US flag.
All right, enough with the funny talk. I want a lot of my audience are women, and so I wanted to see your perspective on how did you grow up, and when did you realize you were lesbian X? Actually, no. The thought of saying, "Hey, you know what? I'm different."
Okay. So different is good, right? Of course, I actually, from growing up, I remember I would always play with marbles. I loved marbles. And I remember my grandmother, my mom's mother, would always go to the store and come back with marbles. That would make my day. Now I remember always being interested in Hot Wheel cars, and the G.I. Joes. I would prefer doing that, versus playing with the Barbie. Now, I remember that when I used to, while growing up, I would always share, even now, I share a birthday with my younger sister. Okay, we're 2 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
And we would always get the same exact thing, for some way our family, would always think that we were twins, even though we weren't, right? And so every time then there's pictures of me holding a dress, trying to smile for the camera, but like.
Did you wear dresses?
I had to, right? So I did wear dresses when we moved from LA to Pomona. And
What year was this, Sophia?
let's see, I was in 3rd grade when I moved here, and I remember the school we went to was Philadelphia Elementary School.
Oh, my brother went there.
Yes, and at that time, the girls had to wear dresses or skirts. And where you stand up, the dresses couldn't be shorter than your middle finger length, so they had to be pretty long. And oh my goodness, I used to hate it. Okay, it wasn't my favorite thing. It would be freezing, and I would have to wear my dresses or skirt.
it wasn't very functional.
It wasn't. Then
I think we should bring skirts for men. That's a good idea right now at 100, especially with global warming. Right? We should just wear skirts. Like, hey, bro, where'd you get your skirt at?
right.
Tilly's.
I'm gonna look hot with a
Imagine
skirt
that.
in my Crocs.
No, so I remember doing that, and when the school would have free days. So when they mentioned free days, the girls would wear. We had permission to wear pants.
Wait, is this a Muslim?
I really, until now,
Muslim?
I've always thought about that school. I don't know if it was run by Christian at that time. I really don't understand.
It was a public school, right?
It was a public school, and it's right there on Philadelphia. And what is it, town?
Yeah.
Between Gary and town, I think.
No. Oh, yeah. Between town, yeah.
Yes. And so when they have free days, I would be so happy, because I would wear my pants, and that's the thing I remember the most from elementary that would make my day, wearing pants instead of a dress or skirt. So anyway, so going back to my sister, every time they would give us the same thing, or they would give me girly things, I would always give them to her. So she was lucky. My sister actually came up on gifts,
Right.
and I didn't care. I mean, I was fine. If I didn't get anything in return, I was fine. As long as I had my marbles and my G.I. Joe and my trucks, my little cars. So that's how. I've always had a feeling, but I didn't know. Of course, because I wasn't told by my mom, you're going to start liking boys or nothing like that, or you have to.
You were like, sure.
Yeah, so whatever. I mean, I've always knew, it was always in me, and.
That you were just attracted to women.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I mean, I had a boyfriend in high school, You know?
Really?
Yes.
Who was he?
Oh, can't say. But he didn't go to our high school, right? But
Oh.
a couple of friends did meet him. And they would be like, "Oh, he's cute." I'm okay. Go ahead, stay with him. You know, because,
You can have him.
Yes, you know, and they would just look at me like, "Are you? Come on now!" Like they thought I was joking, but no, I was being really serious. You know, I didn't come out. I don't know if I'm moving ahead.
No, well, actually, okay, so through when you started noticing women, like, okay, I'm attracted to them.
Okay,
Was that in middle school?
that actually was, I would say, junior high.
You know, yeah.
Yes, it wasn't. I mean, sorry, elementary.
Okay.
It wasn't elementary. I think it was maybe 4th grade where I already knew that I like girls. You know, of course, I never attempted anything. I never had a girlfriend or nothing. You know, so it was just It was just in my mind. You know, where okay, you know, I like girls.
So you were like checking out the teachers and stuff, like, hell yeah.
Oh, some of them.
Oh yeah. So okay, so you in middle school or junior high school, they don't call it junior high school anymore
No, okay.
because it's gang related. Well, that's the reason. That's the reason I heard. That's what I heard. So in at that time in middle school, did you start? Would you just kick it with? You just kick it with girls?
Oh yes, I had a lot of friends, you know, because I would always get along with everyone,
Right.
you know, even just wave. And so in middle school, I never found none of my friends attractive, you know. I mean, not attractive, but not
doable.
Right. You know, they're friends and
Like,
friends only, right?
right.
So I remember meeting my first best friend. Her name is Francine. You know, I don't know if her last name changed or not, but Mendoza. And we met.
Okay.
Sorry, you can edit.
Are you guys
that
still friends?
no, well,
Okay, like-
no. So I'll wait till after high school. I mean, so let me tell you. So stop interrupting. No. I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
Let her talk.
So I remember meeting her, and we were good friends. I would sleep over, whatever, and you know, and it was fun, you know, because she would always talk about boys, whatever, and I would just listen to her. I didn't have no comments, you know. I didn't know what to say because at that time, I mean, I wasn't interested in boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I interrupt now? Or can I?
He was waiting.
Before. See, that's why I don't get along with lesbiana
Marimacho?
X. So okay. So this friend of yours, you found her attractive, or did you kick it with mostly guys, or?
No, I would. I mean, while growing up, I would always play sports with my brother and his friends. You know, if they needed an extra football player, I would always go and help. I mean, go and volunteer and play with them. You know, and that was fun for me, right? And going now with my friends, I mean, I've found her attractive, but not like attractiveness. I don't know. I mean, I knew all my friends were cute. You know, I mean, even you're cute, even though I just said hi to you. But it's not like where I
Come to the straight side. Come on. Okay. So this whole time, you played it off that you were still straight because in high school you had a boyfriend, right? And
Yes.
wait. And how did that happen?
Right, so, I mean, I don't know, one day he just asked me out, and I was like, okay, you know, whatever, you know, and...
This is what
we
girls do.
Right, so he would always, like, try to kiss me, and I was like, always like, oh no, just make up something else, and I've never kissed him, never did, and, I mean, I kissed him once, I'm not gonna lie, so... Or maybe once or twice, right? But nothing more than that, right? And I remember going to a friend's house in high school, and he went, you know, I invited him, and that's when he was like trying to give me a kiss. I was like, oh no, not here. Like,
Not in public.
I didn't feel comfortable, you know? I feel like I was lying to myself.
What you were?
Yeah, I was.
You were lying to him too.
Right.
See?
We see none
See?
of my...
Mujeres.
But my family didn't know. I mean,
But you didn't know either. I mean,
I knew.
Okay, so you were fighting it, right?
Right, I knew, and I knew I was not going to be straight because that's not what I wanted, you know, and I knew that wasn't in me, right? So I knew that I wanted to be with girls. You know, I knew I was a lesbian all along, right? I never came up to my family until after I graduated. But when I did came out, they were all shocked, right? They were all surprised, right? Even my mom's like, "Pero por qué?" You know, and I was like, "Really? You never knew?" I used to love Paul Abdul. I had collections of Paul Abdul, you know, and
But
I
it
mean,
wasn't
and
obvious to anybody. It was
right? And I was like, and I would dress boyish, you know, tomboyish. You didn't know?
Yeah, well, I remember, yeah, like when we kind of like started talking on Instagram or Facebook. You know, I wasn't surprised. Like it wasn't like, you know.
So you didn't know in high school either? Like you didn't suspect it? It wasn't.
I mean, yeah, I kind of. It wasn't a thought that I brought up that I, you know, but yeah, like it would have been. It was you know, it was kind of obvious.
Right? I mean,
Because you dressed like a raver, right?
a what?
A raver?
A raver?
Yeah, right.
Like a radar?
No.
Or what?
Oh no, a raver. You had those Adidas. Well, Tagger actually.
Oh no! Like okay, like the raving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Man, you act like it's like 50 years ago.
Almost.
Oh, the what? Excuse me? Como?
I'm sorry. What was that?
I'm sorry. No, I'm a lesbian now. Thank you.
Early 90s?
Huh?
Was it early 90s?
No. Well, I think I know you from because Walter. You used to talk to Walter, dark skinned Mexican.
No.
And he was my best friend, so that's how I got to like smile at you.
To smile and say hola.
So, did you go to a prom with a guy or girl?
I actually went to all my school dances with a guy. Yeah.
And they'll try to kiss you?
No.
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 They knew.
You know what? I never told anyone until after we graduated. No, because I didn't want them to treat me differently. Actually, I did tell one friend in high school, and I used to always hang out with them. It was a group of girls. I told one, and the moment I told her, "Oh my goodness, why?" And I was like, "Well, because I am," you know. So, but oh my goodness, you know, and like I didn't like the way she was coming on. So after that, I never talked to her again. But that was my only experience I ever had when I
Coming out.
once I came out with some like towards.
And okay.
You think she killed it for everybody?
No, well,
Like for you, like to not come out?
no, because I didn't want to because I didn't know what my family was going to do, you know, or not do, but respond to it. And so the person I came out to was my grandmother. My grandmother that would always buy me the marbles. You know, one time she asked me, she's all like, "Come over to my house, to my place." And so I went, and I had a feeling, right, that she was going to start asking me something. And I was like, okay, that's weird, you know, wonder what she wants. So I showed up, and right away, she told me, she's all, "Siéntate, you know, sit down."
You knew something was up.
Right, and I was like, okay, you know. And she's all, "I need to ask you something," you know. And I was like, "Okay, Mom," you know, because I would call her Mom. And right away, she would start telling me, like, okay, well, what I'm going to ask you, it's okay. And she grabbed my hand, you know, put her hand over mine, and she's all like, "It's okay, you know, but I want you to tell me the truth. Don't lie to Mom." And I said, "No, I won't lie to you." She's all, "Do you like girls?" And right away, I was like, And then she asked me again, "Do you like girls?" I was like, "Mom, I do. I like girls," you know. And I was like, "How did you know?" She goes, "I've always knew it. You know, I would."
By the marbles and the Hot Wheels?
Right, and she's like, "I've always knew it. And I would tell your mom, Diana is not going to be like your other kids." You know, and I would always tell her, but she would ignore me and tell me, "No, Mom, you don't know what you're talking about." You know, so my grandma, you know, she told me, she's all, "I promise you I'll never tell anyone." I said, "Okay," you know, so whatever. The next day came along.
Everybody knew.
Right? Yes. Yes. I remember this. This is something you're never going to forget, right? So I'm like walking down the stairs and my mom was all like, Diana, come here, and I was like, okay. And I thought she needed help with something. So I walked in her room. All my siblings were there. My mom was there. My grandmother was there.
Oh, your what? Your siblings?
My siblings, they were all there. It was all 4 of them. My mom and my grandma.
It's an intervention.
Yeah.
They were about to do an exorcism and shit.
Right? And I was like, okay, right when I walked in, I was like, oh, okay. Hey, and remember my grandma was all like, oh, I told her. I was like, apparently. I go, what, Mom? And my mom was all like, is it true? And I go, yes, it's true. And I remember my older sister started saying, oh my goodness. And then my mom, ¿qué va a decir la gente? What are the people going to say? And my grandmother looked at her and said, who cares about people?
Who cares about whatever
right?
people
He's all, you have your daughter and you have to love her no matter what. And so thanks to her, I was able to come out. It wasn't the way I wanted to, but I was able to come out.
You didn't come out, they brought you out.
They brought me out. Yes. And my mother, she loves my wife. She loves all my friends. My mother would go and party with us at Oasis at a gay place. She would party at Robbie's or Alibis. And
I remember because I grew up in the South Side.
Yes.
I remember I didn't even know what it was. Alibis, right?
Oh, right.
Alibis. And it was just a dark place. But I never knew because we used to live in I used to go to Washington Elementary, and it was just as dark. We thought people were selling drugs there and all that. Son de carteles. And so going was it difficult to suppress that, especially in the Latino community and your Latino family?
It was at first. Or actually, I thought it was going to be. I was expecting the worst, right?
Which was the worst?
The worst for me was none of my family would talk to me. And that's what I thought I was expecting that turnout, right? But it wasn't like that. Everyone loved me. I think I'm their favorite. Really.
All right, you're you got your sisters going, I wish I was a lesbian.
No, really, because they would come home from parties like, so-and-so Aunt and Uncle kept asking for you. They're always asking for you. And I was like, because I'm their favorite.
You're the favorite, that's it.
So, but who did you break up with your boyfriend?
Oh, yeah, I had to. I told him. I had to. I told him straight out. I said, I'm sorry.
He's probably fucked up for the rest of his life. I'm turning women into lesbians.
No, I ran into him once at Magic Mountain.
Oh.
He went back with his ex.
Wow, that's how bad you traumatized him.
No, but I know, right? But I said hello to him and to her. I was like, hi, like Carlos, hola.
And they were still together? Or this is like...
No. Oh, now I really don't know.
Oh,
this was a long time ago.
Oh, okay. So, when did you meet your future wife?
Yes, I met her at work. So I do believe in finding love at work. Or a hopeless place.
Actually, no, I don't recommend that. Because for the straight for males, that's where if
trouble happens.
Yes, because all the married women, that's who the single men mess around with.
That's
the women you messed around with,
right?
No, because you spend more time with them than their family. So when they get in a fight,
you
then
were the shoulder to
I was
cry.
there. I was like, oh, he's a bastard. Oh. Anyways, this is a different time. I was a different person. El mendigo. I wasn't saying hi no more.
He was saying adios.
Adios.
He just looked at me like this, like, So how'd you meet her?
Yeah, so...
Was she married?
She actually wasn't married. I really.
See, I told
Wait. So I remember that. So we have a daughter, right? And I've raised her since she was 4.5, and now she's going to be 24.
I'm
You know, in December, and so
December what?
Oh, December 13th.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and she's an amazing person. Okay, both of them are. So I want to say that I won the lottery, right? And
Oh, come on. She's beating your relationship story.
Carlos is always surprised to find anybody happy in a relationship.
right.
No, I don't find it. I don't find it odd. I don't find it odd. I don't. It's just. I don't know how people can do it.
I mean, it's not okay. So dating is not for everyone, right? And also marriages, and and I never wanted to get married. Never wanted a relationship, but look where I'm at. I'm happy with her. And so when I met her, she was living with her boyfriend's mom.
See.
Yeah.
That's where everything happens. You just proved my point. See.
Yes, but
You are
hold on.
the lesbians too. See.
No. No, but and
So you broke a home.
actually
You're the home wrecker.
I actually didn't, because they weren't married. She was unhappy, and I pretty much just made her happy. And she wasn't.
Thank
she
you.
wasn't a lesbian. She was straight. And
Wait. Hold on. When I say I mess around with a married woman or in relationship, both of you were like, but then you admitted yesterday no más ahí. Nothing.
I'm listening to her story. I want to see how
there's
it
a
evolved.
story, right?
Yeah, I like that story too.
To,
They just proved my point that work is where relationships end.
Where they start and end,
where new relationships start.
right?
Old relationships.
Yeah.
end.
So
So you made her into a marimacha?
no.
Well, you said she was straight.
Oh, she was, right? So I asked, I still ask her now, even though after all these years I ask her some question. And I always ask her, like, why? Why are you with me? How did you end up being with me? I'm a woman too. And she would tell me, no, it wasn't about that. I never saw you as a girl. I didn't see that sex thing. I just fell in love with you.
Oh.
So
Home wrecker.
The heart wants what the heart.
that's true.
That's it.
I want you, Jose.
You can't have me. I'm married.
Anyways,
Too late.
so do you believe that they're born or se hacen?
Well, I mean,
You're like
I'm like,
so you have to worry about women and men.
what?
Yeah, like okay, for example, this is why I don't get in relationships because I always fear they're gonna cheat on me, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I always worry about men, but you have to worry about men and women stealing her.
No, because it's all about trust. We've been longing.
Trust, ¿qué es eso?
We've been together too long.
Is that a-
right before we even said our I do's?
Mm-hmm.
We've been together too long that there's nothing. I mean, we've already been through the storm and tornado. We've been through everything in our relationship, and we're still strong.
Did you cheat on her?
No.
Okay, that was good. See, you answered quick. That was good. You were like, "Ugh, no, Carl."
Of course not.
Actually, you know what? I had a friend who she came out of the closet, right? And I was just messing around. And she's like, Carlos, guess what? I was like, what? Guess what? You're a lesbian. But I was just fucking around. And she fucking stopped talking to me after that. Who told you? Who told you? I'm like, no, I was just... She stopped talking to me for like 10 years.
10 years.
Then she had me on Facebook. And now she's in a relationship with a African American sister. So
Oh, okay.
I was like, fool, I didn't know. I was just guessing.
So were you with your wife when she had to come out to her family, or?
Yes. Yes, we were. We were together, and she came out, with her family and told her how she loves me, and they all respect me. I respect them. It's she has an amazing family.
Interesting.
Yes. Now I remember our daughter when I think she was maybe 7 years old or 8, and
she had questions.
no, well, we both told her. We had to, so we both told her how we're dating, and how we're lesbians. And I remember her, actually she was younger. I think maybe she was 6 or 7. And I remember her, she would say, she would cry. I mean, she started crying, and she's all like, but I don't want my mommy to be a lesbian, And we told her it's not a bad thing, It's a good thing. Look at Ellen DeGeneres. She's gay, And we started mentioning other celebrities and other people that are out there doing good,
Who's another celebrity?
Yeah.
He hasn't come out yet, though.
I am a lesbian. I am. You know what the funny question is? I have a question. Because you were playing with marbles and all that stuff, but then you ended up playing the flute. What the fuck?
Not the flute.
That's what you said, right?
Clarinet.
No, clarinet.
Same shit. That's pretty girly right there.
No, I had to read. I mean, yeah. So,
You had to read?
yes. The little stick. The wooden stick.
Did you play the clarinet?
No.
It's a bit lying for one.
No, I never played the clarinet.
No, I was about to.
And I played softball.
But I know why you were playing softball.
Oh,
Because all the girls were wearing all those tight pants.
okay. No, I was too busy trying to not get hit by the ball.
You weren't checking out
Right.
your teammates.
Didn't have time.
So you didn't check out women like. Well, okay. What's
No, then you'll make it too obvious, right?
I don't know.
She was
Yeah.
trying to...
I mean, I make it obvious.
I go with it. Go with the flow.
Oh, okay. No, I make it obvious. Like, damn. That's something I don't like about getting older. I don't know, in the lesbian community, see, like, men, like, the older I get, the more perverted I get.
Because you're Mexican.
No, hell no. Because I'm like, I remember, like, when I used to, like, check out women. Check them out. Oh, man, she's good looking. But now I'm like, damn. I bust U-turns and all that stuff.
Oh my God. You're bad.
Somos maniacos, man.
You're just a creepy old man.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you. You do no way.
Yeah, no.
So you don't check out women.
No.
Don't be doing it with that jersey on.
Okay, that was the end of the interview. Thank you very much. Anyway, we'll get to that. We'll get to that point, but we'll get to the football later. Okay. Because your wife is a Rams fan, right?
Yes.
And you betrayed her love.
What is this?
How the hell did you end up a Green Packer?
Wow, I've been since I think it was '95, where I really liked Brett Favre, number 4, before he showed his penis to the world.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh. ¿Y tú cómo sabes?
It was all over the news.
Must have in Wisconsin, probably, yeah. Is it Wisconsin, right?
Yes.
Oh, pinch. But you can come to the Rams side. Look, your wife is a Rams fan. Number 52, Matthews, is here.
He is.
Come on. That's all Trump. Oh, I went to the game. Oh, you didn't go, huh?
I went to the Packers and Rams game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're
Yes.
asking for tickets. Like I'm Mr. Big Celebrity.
No, at first I was like, "Do you have any tickets for sale?" Obviously, you didn't. We paid a lot for them.
I did. Actually, my friend took me. And yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah.
It was a good game. But I posted something that day. I was like, man, all these green they were all Trump supporters. I was like, yeah, estos cabrones came from the hills and shit.
No,
So no,
I'm not a Trump supporter.
no, I'm saying
No.
like the Green Packers.
Not all of them.
Most of them.
I don't know.
Most of them.
Okay, maybe some of them. I mean,
Most
after now,
of 'em.
this guy's a lunatic. I mean,
Hey, you keep supporting the Green Packers. Hey, you're supporting Trump.
okay. It's,
So no, so no.
See,
See? Thank you. For once, you agree with me. Okay, so why? That's what you like because of Brett Favre?
No, I knew he was a good quarterback, and I remember. I mean, I just love football in general, and I
No como otros.
I mean, Packers used to be really good, all right? I mean, they're still good now, but at that time, when I used to watch them all the time, I don't know, I just fell in love with it.
And your wife doesn't convince you to come to the Rams?
No.
You know what? I stopped being a football fan when they left LA, and then I like the Raiders because they're all fucking cholos and shit.
Right.
You know, it was all cholo. So I never liked the Raiders. I still don't like the Raiders. The homeless Raiders. Come on, pinche. Somebody knock? Oh, pásale. Sorry, it's my dad. The professionalism here at the Carlos Loma Chronicles. Anyways, so I'm very grateful that you came out here and talked about your story because in our community, it's not really something that we talk about. Like me and my dad, actually, we don't talk about sex, period. And finally, after 39 years, my dad actually talked to me about sex. And so anyways, and I know the subject, I'm sure it was hard for you, you know, coming up and stuff, especially, and now it's probably hard as well for the new generation just because pinche mamela de Trump.
Right. Right.
You know, Packer fan, you know what I'm saying? So.
Packer fans.
Hey, look at Packer fans. Trump is a Packer fan.
Trump is a Packer fan? I thought he was a Patriots fan.
He is a Patriots fan.
He's
it's the
both.
other P.
But he's white too, so come on.
No, he's orange.
He's orange.
That's true. I was commenting on this lady who was just talking shit to me. She's always talking shit to me on Facebook, and I said, you should. This is why I get in trouble. I said you should tone it down like your president and wear less makeup. Some shit like that. Anyways.
Now he knows why he gets hit, huh?
Mm-hmm. So you're promoting violence. True Trump supporter.
You are.
Trump supporter.
You just say you got hit, right, by this lady?
But the lesbian, yes. No, I didn't get hit. She commented on me, but so you're promoting.
No, earlier you mentioned that when you were doing your stand-up, some lady attacked you.
Yeah,
And you know why? Because of your big mouth.
Yeah, because at the time, like I said, yeah.
You say
I just said your name is very confusing. Like your name doesn't match your body type. But she had a fade. She was all like with a wife beater and one of those.
Still wonder why they hit you.
Right?
What? It was a comedy show, all right? So you're promoting. Anyways.
I never promote hate.
There you go.
Never.
Only to Carlos Loma, huh?
No. Not even that. But I do have to say for the younger generation that's coming out, it gets a lot easier. Once you take that step forward, and just come out to the person that you've always admired to or the person you've always loved, after that, it's going to be a lot easier.
Right.
Yes.
I was, through my sobriety, I started being more thoughtful of people and stuff. So there was where I used to work at, there was this guy, well, he's my friend, but he didn't come out of the closet for me until I asked him. He was like, "Hey, fool, you gay, fool? You didn't know?" I was like, I was kind of curious, but, and he talked about his experience about how it's more, he said it's better and easier now, but like in the relationship that he's in right now, or he he still doesn't hold hands in public and all that stuff. Right. So he's like, the new generation is just different. They're more open.
Right, and that's the way it is for us. We'll be in West Hollywood, even though it's gay friendly, and we won't hold hands. And we still respect each other in front of people, and I think that's the best thing for us. It works that way.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it
no,
always has.
I just want, you know, for our community to be okay. This is así nacieron,
Right.
you know.
Yes.
So
It's okay.
it's okay.
It's okay.
I always find it weird though that gay people have to come out and like your friend, like you're like, oh, you never told me. Like, I don't think people should tell you.
Right.
You don't come out to people and go, hey, you know what? I'm straight.
Right. I mean, I didn't think I had to tell my mom, right? Because I would always dress boyish.
Yeah,
and,
but
and she even laughs now, and we talk about it all the time. She'd be like, she'll always tell my wife, like, Diana never liked dresses, you know. And until this day, I still get blamed that I burned my first communion dress.
You burned?
I didn't burn it, but according to them, that I did it on purpose. Okay. Now, I remember it was my first communion. It was mine and my.
well, how many
older
first communions
sister.
people have?
No, it was the only one, right?
Oh, okay.
But I had my first communion with my older brother and older sister. You know, we had it at the same time. And I remember someone was barbecuing and I was playing with family, you know, running with the kids. I mean, I was probably 9 years old, 8 or 9. And I remember that we were running around and I passed by the barbecue grill and I caught my dress on fire. Until this day, I'm still telling the truth. And my mother still doesn't believe me. And she'll tell me, like, you hate dresses so much, you burn your first communion dress.
No te quiere Dios. You
No.
burn it. You just.
Se quemó. Satanás.
So, but I really appreciate you also have a cooking show on YouTube, right?
Yes, I actually started cooking, and I'll send you the information.
Okay, what's so people
Put a
will.
link on
Yeah, it's SkittleD78 @gmail. And that's the channel it's on. I really not familiar with YouTube, but I just started doing that. But I also have a food page on Instagram and Facebook.
Oh, that's you?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
She punked me to follow her.
Yeah. So it's best places to eat in SoCal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll go ahead and
Put a link on
Yeah.
the bottom.
before you threaten me again.
Yes, I'm gonna do it.
But thank you very much, and tell your wife next time to come out. Not to come out again. Not to come out again. I'm just saying, like, I mean, to come to the show.
Yes, I'll tell her.
I'm not gonna pick on her or anything else.
Yeah.
She's a Rams fan. I'm a Rams, you know.
Yeah.
Family. The Ramily, see?
The Ramilies.
The Ramilies.
See? You don't have
Not
Green
yet.
Packers don't have a family. They just have cheese heads.
Yep. We
That's
love that
pretty
cheese.
cheesy. Cheese midtime. So you should love our cheese midtime. Anyways, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
Because once I make it really big,
It's gonna be too late, huh?
I'm changing my name. My name is gonna be Charlie Hill.
Charlie.
Hill.
¿Qué más? I'm gonna be a Patriots fan. I'm gonna be a Make America Great Again. I'm kidding.
Answer his
my
Instagram
goodness.
messages.
Anyways, we'll be back. Third Loma Chronicles. Woo! All right.